Right, there we go. You should be able to hear me now. Let me shut my door. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Right, can we hear me? Ah. Let's just pause my music for a sec while I just check what's going on, and basically just get a read on the situation. Hi guys. Haha, you can hear me. Thank you. Bless me. Thank you very much. Oh, we're gonna have to mute myself because I really don't like being able to hear myself. Right, let's get this shared up on the Twitter. Twitter. I'm live right now. Drop in and say hi. Ask any questions, and we'll see what we can do. And you can't hear me very well. Okay, let's try turning the volume up a little bit. How's that? How's that? Doesn't look like it's very loud, does it? Is that better? Is that better? Are we better still? How loud is that? Oh, that looks pretty loud. That looks like it's pretty loud. Now, what about now? Can somebody let me know how that is? Sound-wise, update automatically. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you can hear me or not. Please say you can hear me. Looks like comments aren't updating. Right, here we are. Right, yeah. Right, let's good. Let's do one thing to start off with. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Well, let's turn me off so I can't hear myself speaking. And secondly, what I want you guys to do is to like the stream so that it pops up on your Twitter. I don't normally ask for that kind of thing. Oh, dear, Hidden Sky. Where's it gone? Metallic Design. May I be a guest on your live stream? No, because I don't know how to get it so that it can hear Skype. Once I've worked that out, there's a program called Soundflower that keeps buggering up my computer every time I install it. I would love to have guests on here. I'd love to be in a chat and just discuss stuff, and you guys could read questions out to me, but I don't know how to do it. Unless there's a way that I can do it using Wirecast. Add audio. No, there's just built-in microphone and built-in input. So, alas, at the moment, I have no way of doing that. But when I do, I would love to. I think that'd be fantastic. It'd be a really interesting way of showing you guys, or just inviting you into a Skype chat and chatting. So what we're going to do, what we're designing today, is something quite personal to me. You'll see why in a sec. I'm still nowhere near actually having this done, partly because I kind of had it quoted to me, and they said it cost me about £400, and I just don't have that kind of money at the moment. So I'm doing this instead. I'm going to design it and sort of just get a general feel of it. Obviously, this won't be the final design because it has to be accommodated for it going on to my skin, and I don't know how big I want it yet or anything like that. So what we're going to do is just sort of chat about that, and it's quite a nice backdrop to the. I want to do a video on my views on, well, it's basically my views on religion, because I think it's quite an interesting topic. I'm not going to preach at all. I think that's people that preach are ridiculous, but I think everyone's entitled to an opinion. I do have one, so I think some people I've asked and some people are interested. So let's do it. To start with, I'm going to get the Ave Maria prayer. Ave Maria prayer Italian. And the story behind this is the cross that you're seeing. The cross that you're seeing on screen here is a cross I wear every day, every single day without fail. It was given to me for my 18th birthday by my nonna, so it's my gran and granddad. And sadly, my nonna passed away 3 years ago now. 2 years ago? 2 years ago. It's just, it would have been 2 years ago. So she gave it to me a month before she died. 2 months before she died. And I've not taken it off since. I wear it as a memory to her, as a thanks that I've still got my grandfather, my nonna. And it's broken 3 times. You can see, if I bring it up, the image of it, you can see it's got a dent on the right hand. It's broken 3 times. The clasp at the top has snapped twice. But I've never had anything replaced on it. I've had it repaired but not replaced, because otherwise it wouldn't be me. So it wouldn't be the original. So the words Ave Maria piena di grazie, il Signore è con te. Tu sei benedetta fra tutte le donne e benedetto è il frutto del tuo seno, Gesù. Santa Maria, Madre di Dio, prega per noi peccatori, adesso e nell'ora della nostra morte. Amen. It's the Hail Mary in Italian, and my nonna's name was Maria, or Mary, and I think it's a pretty fitting tribute. And I don't want it to break and me not be able to have it anymore. So I want to have something that I can have on me, something like that. Probably on my ribs again, because it's not something I want to display or like show off to people. That's not why I got the first. It's not why I got the first one. Although I have had a fair few comments about it. Yeah, comments. But yeah, so that's basically the story behind it. For anybody who's interested, I don't know if you guys are or if you aren't. Kind of hope you are, 'cause kind of hope that's why you're here. But yeah, I miss my nonna very much, and what with everything with my gran being in hospital, and I was given yet more bad news yesterday about another grandparent. Obviously, my granddad on my mum's side has also passed away, so I was lucky that they were a huge part of my life. They played an enormous part in my development as a young man and as the adult that I am today. So I thank them enormously. But I'll cover my sort of religious views in the actual speed art. But I don't know. That's basically the story behind what I'm doing now. So if people are interested in asking questions, feel free. They don't have to be questions about that, but if you are interested in that, then let's do it. So yeah, let's see what people are saying. How long is this streaming going? Not very long. I was just talking about my my grandparents. But yeah, but I'm generally quite happy. Not because of the bad news or anything like that. I'm not sick or anything, but I count myself really lucky to have known such wonderful people and to have been exposed to such wonderful people, in the sense that I am who I am today because of them. But this isn't a preaching thing, so let's get off that hype and start making techers. Oh, that isn't right. How old am I? I am 21. Bro, I want to donate an Xbox controller to you. Sweet. Okay. Sorry, my shoes. I've got socks on and they're making my foot really warm. Yeah, I would love an Xbox controller. I've got a really awesome one at the moment. But if you wanted to make me a custom one, I think I'd feel bad taking it for nothing. So we could always work something out. Inbox me and we'll chat on there. That sounds awesome. Let's see what other questions there are going on. What phone would you hack? Whose phone would you hack? What if I could? What, to listen to their calls or to do what? Why am I hacking their phone? Is there a particular reason? Like, whose phone would I? To get back at them, or to like highlight them from being like bad people, or like, is there a reason? I guess. Who would you prank call? Oh, is that a different question? Send me your Skype. I will. What's your Twitter? And I'll follow you, and I'll DM you my Skype when I'm finished this broadcast. Obviously, not just yet. I see we've got Sparkslight in the chat. Shout out to my boy Sparkslight. He's got sensational level of tech. Oh, you're wonky. Why are you wonky? Wonky donkey. Why are you wonky? Why so serious? Oh, I know why. Next hype. You get me? Boy, better know. Where's my music gone? I was listening to music. I'm a relatively new subscriber. Do you do anything design related? I do everything design related at university. That's a fantastic question. I do find myself answering it quite a lot, actually, and I've got a few videos on it, but I quite enjoy answering questions about my education and where I'm from and all that. And the truth is, I love new subscribers. So, welcome to the family. And is it 1-0 Chelsea? Behave yourself. Oh, I'm going to have to put that up. I'm going to have to get that. Hang on, watch. What the fuck is that? First Row Sports. Sorry, I'm just finding a link to this Chelsea game. Chelsea. I'm not a Chelsea fan. I'm a Spurs fan. Let's just make this really little so I can have it in the corner. Is Ivanovic already scored? Oh, Jesus. Middlesex Uni. No, I'm at the University of Reading. Have you played LOL? No, I've never played LOL. I'm a Spurs fan. I've tweeted you, blood. Just get to it when you can. I'll check my tweets in a second. Do you know what? I don't actually care about the Chelsea game. I'll watch on Match of the Day 2 tonight. It's lagging me. Why you lag? Did you teach yourself or watch tutorials? I started learning when I was 14. So back then, there was no graphic community on YouTube at all. Or if there was, I was completely superfluous to it. So I'm entirely self-taught. I learn. Do you know what I don't want to listen to? It's really annoying rap. Oh, this is what I want to listen to. The game. I lost the game, by the way. Tweet out that you lost the game. Now, because you've just lost the game. Soz. Why the tables are turned? Would you still call my name as I took the wrong turn? Would the fire still burn? Would you still call my name? Would you be able to teach me graphics? Yeah, I've got loads of tutorials that help teach people how to learn graphics, how to basically do graphics. So yeah, just check them out. I obviously have a superb level of tech, as in techers. Would you sly away? Good night. Do you still wonder why? We turn out to... Which first major YouTuber did you do a background for? Josh Flip, 1989. He was my first. He was my first. Yeah, he was my YouTube start almost, and that was a long time ago now. Doesn't matter because inside or out, outside or in the same. I'll tell you what we're gonna do is we're just gonna set up this work palette so that I've got a pink background, so that I kind of know where stuff is and where stuff isn't. Hang on 2 seconds. I'll be back in just a second. Hey, sorry about that. Penalty to Chelsea. Are you really? Oh, do you know what? I don't even care about the Chelsea game anymore. I'm a Spurs fan. Chelsea are garbage. Chelsea are actually pretty good. And I'm still bitter about the whole FA Cup issue. It wasn't a goal. Would have changed the game. Yada, yada, yada. Boring. Panics can sing. No, I can't sing. I'm terrible at singing. I might sing though. If you wait around for long enough, I find myself singing when I'm concentrating, or when I'm listening to a song that I really like, that I kind of know the words to, and it's one of those I call it a shower song. So the sort of song you would sing in the shower. You guys know what I mean. We're inside or out, outside or in the game. It doesn't matter, because inside or out, outside or in the same. I don't know whether we're inside or out, outside or in the same. I don't know matter. So what path is that? Ah. No whether. Can I join those two paths? But bingo. And then what does it say? I'll put the chain back around my neck now. I don't like it wavy actually. That is a fact. Oh, it's stuck on my headphones. I'm having a total mare. Today is the month and day. I know. Well, it's not when I joined YouTube. For those of you that don't know, I led a COD team before I got into the graphics side of YouTube. What does it say? It says INRI on it. Okay. That's the wrong shape though. So I'm just going to have to concentrate a sec while I get the shape right. So it's a weird kind of like... What the fuck is that? Alright, okay. Are you excited for the Machinima Graphics Cup? I really am. It should be an awesome opportunity to get people that don't know me to know me, and just a fantastic opportunity for the graphics community. I'm sorry to say is so bad. It's a terrible environment to be a designer, and that sucks. Mr. Rossi HD, hello. What was the first design you did? Probably when I picked up a crayon and drew a red fire engine. That was my sort of go-to piece when I was about 4. Yeah, it was red fire engines. So that was my first arty piece. Graphics-wise, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you an exact piece because I've been doing it for so long now. I've gone through several laptops, so, and even like that. Yeah, I was doing it back when I was on my old computer. So I don't know, Rossi. I'd love to be able to go back and think, sweet, like, why is that not? There we are. Guys, don't post comments like I'm underrated. Check my channel out. It's gay. What about your first ever vid on YouTube? That would have been no, it wasn't even me and Dom. It was just Dom. It would have been what was it called? The Beginning. If you guys want a real laugh, go and search on it's youtube.com/panics, not FuZe Panics. Check out that. There's a terrible montage called The Beginning. Oh yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Jack. But yeah, that was probably my first proper video. Can I give you £50 to make a good background? You don't have to give me £50. I charge 20 for a partner background. If you're interested, inbox me. I've set prices because I know how long they take me and because I don't want to overcharge people. If you're paying me by the hour, as I like my hourly rate as a designer, you'd be incurring a hell of a lot more. But I don't charge by the hour, and I don't charge as much for YouTube stuff because I know that people aren't necessarily in a position as maybe like a business that I might be working for. How come your name FuZe Panics? Panics is my name for the actual team, and FuZe was the name of the team. So my Xbox gamer tag is FZX Panics. Are you good at making intros? No, but Chudley is. Check him out in my banner area. Shame you don't still have that background on channel. I have the original backgrounds, Jack, actually. I think. Somewhere I have them. I think I still have the first background I ever made. And that was before I made Josh Flips. Have I heard of Miller? Yeah, I've heard of Miller. I've worked with Miller. He was a part of Yeousch and then left to become a machinima director. So that's that one. Did you contact JJ or did he come to you? This is one of my claims to fame. He came to me when he had 8,000 subscribers. He came to me and said that I've seen what you did for Wee Peeler and Josh Flip. Can I have something done? And this was at a time where I didn't do anything for free. It's the same as I do now. I don't work for free for people below 20k. I'd love to, but I don't have the time. And said I don't do work for people with less than X amount of subscribers, and he said check out my channel, like if you like it then maybe we could sort something out. And I thought, I was like, well, alright, fair enough. This is the point, I was getting quite a few messages per day, and I checked it out and I remember thinking, you're so funny. You're hilarious. I really enjoy your videos. You're definitely worth a sub, and I'll happily make you a background. So I took a chance, and boy, has that paid off. I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am today without him. Now, what kind of font are we looking at here? It's not slab. It's a very weird sans serif. Let's go with something like. I'm gonna have to get a linotype up. Linotype. Empire State Building destroyed. Oh, COD shots. See, that's your second strike. Don't do that again. I don't want to block you. I don't like blocking people, but Um, who's your favourite YouTuber? It's a difficult one. I do love JJ's work. I think he's so funny. He's one of the few people that I watch every video of in the non-design community. Yeah, I think it would probably have to be him. Am I gay? No. I'm just well-spoken. I'm sorry if that makes me sound homosexual. I'm very well brought up. I speak properly and very fluently. And if that makes me... I've been asked if I'm gay before. I think if you met me, you'd realise I'm not. But no, I'm not gay. It's a perfectly acceptable question to ask. I don't mind him asking it. Miller is not a skank. Let's not get into a Miller's a skank, Miller's not a skank. JJ who? JJ's in KSI on a G-Day BT. Sorry, I call him JJ. It's just one of those things. So let's look for a... why don't I have a sans serif? Vag. I don't want to look through... Right, let's go on to photo. Let's open Photoshop because I can scroll through. I was joking, sorry. No, it's alright. No, I don't mind. I don't mind a joke. But I have friends that are gay, and I know that if you asked them whether or not they were gay, they wouldn't think it was a joke. They wouldn't think it were a joke, and they would have no problem answering you. Which is why I have no problem answering you. Would you ever join Team Noble? No. I would have joined the old Team Noble for definite. I would have dropped that hat, but the new Team Noble is nowhere near what it used to be. Do you have a job? I'm a designer. I'm a freelance designer. What's the name of the font manager I'm using? It's called Linotype Font Explorer X. You have to pay for it. I'm not sure how much it is. But so we're going to look for INRI. Your chat is actually quality. Any chance I could Skype you sometime? I don't know for what. To be honest, people always ask me for my Skype, and when I say that it's easier to get me on Twitter, it's not. I'm not fobbing people off. That's the honest truth. I'm always on my iPhone. I take my iPad and iPhone with me pretty much everywhere I go, and that neither of them have Skype on. It was a conscious decision I made to remove Skype from the both of them because Skype is very intrusive. If I'm not up for talking, I won't answer Twitter. But I'll go back and answer later. Whereas if someone messages me on Skype and I'm not necessarily up for it, chances are I might not. And that's not me being selfish. I'm really busy and I've got about 600 people on Skype, I think. Most of them are old contacts that need to get deleted. I need to go through and basically sort through them and work out who needs to be on and who doesn't. But Twitter is a far better way of contacting me. And if it's about showing me stuff... if I like it and you've tweeted it to me, I can just retweet it, and then immediately you're being retweeted to 1,500 followers. So you're in a better position if you want people to see your stuff and you want to show me it, and you like what you like what you see, or rather you think I'll like what you're showing me, and you tweet it to me, and I like it. I have no problem in tweeting stuff out. So yeah, that's that. Do you make all of Yeousch's backgrounds? Yes, and we recently underwent a brand overhaul. I'm the Yeousch content manager for graphics, and I'm the Yeousch brand consultant. So basically, I'm the guy that makes all the big decisions for branding at Yeousch. I kind of made the position for myself, and then asked Jimmy if that was okay, and he said yes. So I am officially the brand consultant for Yeousch. Now, sorry, I'm looking through this really slowly. Do you always work this slow? No, because I'm chatting. But you often see me working at 5,000 times speed on a speed art. This is a particularly detailed project. This is only a tiny, tiny bit of what will eventually be quite a fine piece. But I want to get... No, that's not it. So, no, I don't normally work this slowly, but it will take me quite a while because I'm chatting, but also because it's a really important piece to me. Do you play Minecraft? Yes and no. I used to play it a lot. I don't play it as much now But I might start playing it more now that I can live stream. I probably won't do episodes, but I'll just do a little live stream here and there. Do you know why they call it Yeousch? Yes, it is an expression of joy and delight. It was a term coined by someone that used to play with Rick and the other guys, the other core guys. And the name stuck, and Rick wanted to start a network, and that's what he called it. And I love the name. Who made the cartoon for Calfreezy's background? Adzapaps. His link is in the description of that speed art. He's awesome. He's absolutely fantastic, and he's a great guy to work with as well. I've been chatting with him on Skype. He's a brilliant lad. I do have a Mac. Right, let's be a bit more. See, I'm looking for a very specific sans serif, and when I find it, I know exactly which one it is. But this is only going through 600 font. Well, not 600 fonts, 600 font weights. I have, well, it's showing as having 3,000 installed on my system. I've only got 600 activated, but I have more than that I haven't installed. You don't need this many, to be honest. What do you use to record? ScreenFlow, and I'm using Wirecast to stream. Am I gay? That's not very original. I literally just defended my sexuality. Starting to worry that you guys think I might be gay. Not because I find that offensive, but because I'm not. And I like to think that girls might think I'm not. And we're down to the bottom, and I still nowhere nearer. That's actually probably the closest impact. It's a shame there's no like impact light. No, not. Oh, Linotype's good. Yeah, that's quite close. Linotype will do. Linotype Univer. Where do you find non-copyrighted music? That's a fantastic question. I think it's a question that a lot of people want answering, actually. There's a site called Newgrounds, and there's some fantastic stuff on there. And it's a bit like YouTube. There's an audio portal, and it's a bit like YouTube. People create their stuff and put it up there for people to listen to. And I like just listen to them, even if it's a download just to listen to. I'll download it and check it out. And if I really like it, I'll send them a message on YouTube if they're on YouTube, or Twitter, and just say like, look, I'm a designer. I've got quite a big following. Do you mind if I use your music for videos? I would love to be able to promote you a little bit. Not a huge amount, because obviously it's not the main focus of what I do, but no, I looked better straight. No, I don't like it with a solid. I'm going to go back to something with. Let's go to intro. Oh no, that's horrible. I want something with two. Liberation. Does that have? No, I want something with not terminals, crossbars on the bottom and the top of the eyes. I'm looking for a very specific font. Might be something like Gleefa. I could try Gleefa. That's a slab serif. Gleefa. No, because that's every letter. I just want the eyes. What phone do I have? I have an iPhone 4S. What's your favourite product to work on? I'm a web designer, so I love web design. I love all things web design, actually. I think it's fascinating that we've grown up in an internet-dominated generation. From a very early age, I've used the internet, and I can still remember dial-up and how terrible that was. But where I need a font with, unless I create one, I could do that, couldn't I? Oh, here we are. No, that's Rockwell. That's closer. Rockwell is closer. Let's see what Rockwell looks like. I'll probably cut this bit out of the eventual. Yeah, that looks nicer. What's the difference between a speed art and a progression? A progression is just a series of images. A speed art is the actual footage of it being sped up. Wow, we got some mad tweets going on. I'll check them all when I'm finished. What program do you use to code? Dreamweaver. But I could do it in Notepad. I'd use Dreamweaver because it speeds me up. That's the only reason I use that. Let's just save this as Ave Maria. Ave Maria. Now I want the words Ave Maria to span the actual cross. Progressions aren't necessarily bad. Some people can do very, very detailed progressions where they look at lots of different elements and you can talk about it. And someone said Arvo or Rocket. Oh, they fonts. I don't have either of them. Could you release a font pack or link us to the fonts you've downloaded? www.fontsquirrel.com. There are hundreds of free ones on there. I've got loads of expensive paid ones, but obviously I can't share them because that would be illegal. As much as I would want to. Ave Maria. Right, that's the what I want the first. Is there a comma at the end of it? Where have I put the actual text? Where have I put the... Oh! Whoa! No. Ave Maria piena di grazia. Yeah, so it is a comma. Now I want a script one for this. Now we don't have to look through all of the fonts because I have a script. So let's change this to Ave Maria script. I nearly bought one. I nearly bought a font. No, the font is crap. Are you going to get this as a tattoo? Yes. What was my biggest project? Loads of my university projects are huge. That's quite a nice one. They are huge in the sense that they span weeks and months and they have loads and loads of deliverables is the industry term. So like loads of things to present at the end. Ooh, you are called Popple Exquisite. I like you. Let's try it in you. Popple Exquisite. Now let's make it medium. And then copy, Control V, Control V. Here we are. My laptop is really slowed down and it's really heated up. Wow, that is warm. What can I unplug? That is really, really warm. I'm going to have to start closing applications because my activity monitor is spiking big styly. iPhoto is using a lot of it. So we've closed iPhoto. I'm going to close Skype as well. So if you're on Skype... wow, that was... How did you find my thing? I'm just going to close my Skype, so don't think I'm ignoring people on Skype. I'm just going to close it because it tends to heat up laptops quite a lot, especially on Macs. If you wonder why I'm designing on pink, it's because I find it easier to design on pink than white. I don't know why. I just want to chunk out this a bit, so let's... I don't really like that. Oh, I've lost all the questions that people are asking me. Oh, you gave him my Skype. Thanks, man. Did you pay for your software? I did. A lot of people ask me that, actually. I think it's absurd not paying for it. Apart from it being illegal. For those of you who don't know, my dad's a judge. So I kind of have to stick within the letter of the law anyway. but companies spend thousands of pounds and like creating these pieces of software that if you then just steal them, your logo is the letter K in Hebrew. I don't know any Hebrew, and I don't want to say I know like a couple of phrases, but they're completely not inappropriate, but they're completely different to what I want to say, so I won't make myself sound ignorant. Right, so Ave Maria, piena di grazia, il Signore è. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed is our heart. Blessed are. Right, so I want. God, this is gonna be tricky to organise. Let's. Is there a way I can like? I want to know if there's a way I can make it less like less high quality on my screen, so I can. What other programs can I close? I can close Mail. I suppose I can close if I plug my iPhone. I'm gonna plug my iPhone in. Oh, that would have been a copyright strike. I've paused it so I can listen to my iPhone. There we go. Where on your body am I getting? I'm getting my my ribs. I already have one on my ribs, and it'll probably go. I'm just turning my head because just below it or just above it under my armpit, so that it's not too much on show. This isn't a show thing, although I want it to look good. I don't want it to just get done. So right on this side, we're gonna get the first. So I'm just. What phone do I have? I have an iPhone 4S. Tell me why you use Mac. Why do you use PC? And that's a serious question. I'm not just trolling. Like, why do you guys use PCs? Because I hate Apple. It's like jail. Why don't you like Apple? So I'm just gonna have to sit and wait. This says, Ave Maria, piena di grazie, il Signore è con te. Blessed are the hearts. Tu sei benedetta fra tutte le donne, e benedetto il frutto del tuo seno, Gesù. Santa Maria, Madre di Dio, prega per noi peccatori. See, that ought to be on its own line. Do I want it like that? I'm toying with the idea of having a really small cross. Let's put them in a group. So I'm just concentrating. I've not stopped answering questions. I'm just concentrating for a second while I work something out. Who gave you the idea for this? No one. It's my idea. Hang on, I've got another intruder. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. That's not the bit I wanted to blinking copy. It's this one. Very good, Inflict Nemesis. What website would you recommend to someone if they want to learn how to code? I'd recommend my tutorials, mate. I've done a little series that's still going on of tutorials on how to code. Cheers, Dab. See, now I'm trying to work out like size-wise where this is gonna go. I could have it on the other side and go like lengthways, but I don't really want that. Now we're just going for pure typography. It's for me. What's the hardest project? Hardest? I like these. Ave Maria means Hail Mary. What website did you say for good fonts? Font Squirrel. I'm trying to work out how I want this to look. No, that's definitely got to go on a new line. See that would be where the line break is, but it's not a very sensible place to break the line. Then it looks like that. Why is Mac better for designing? The programs are built for Mac and then converted for Windows. The operating system is far more refined, and it's what industry standard is. So if you're going into becoming a designer, you'll find it so difficult to, like our university setup. Printing with a PC is difficult, and that's not just people being like Apple like nerds, but it's so that we learn what the industry standard is. Right, let's go for something really tall. Have you ever been to Lourdes? No, I've never. But my Catholicism is different to. That's what I'll cover when I do a speed art of this video. I was trying to think how that's going to look. In memoria, let's put that. In memoria. I like the idea of a bigger cross, so let's. Have you ever owned a PowerPC Mac before? Nope, don't know what it is. Is there a Twit app for Mac Pros? Yep, look. It's up here, it's in my toolbar. Just click on Twitter and it brings it up. And it's fantastic, and it's free. Tell you what though, in this heat, my laptop is not happy with what I'm trying to do. I don't want a colour one. I think I've got one already and it's not a non-color one. I don't really want color. Where's the blinking? Here we are. So it's these two. Let's take away the fill. Nah, doesn't look good at all. Do you like McDonald's? Yes and no, sometimes, but not often. I wonder. I have to Google something. Dude, do you know anybody who in channels besides yourself? No, I don't really know. Can a grey tattoo go? No, I don't want to censor the text. I'm too typographic to know. Let's assume I can use grey. How much would it cost me? That's one of the things that I've been asked to design one before, and I couldn't design one for someone else. I think I'd find it too difficult to know what they wanted, so I wouldn't want to get it wrong because it's there forever. Do you know what I mean? How the fuck do you get a layer? How do you get? Anybody know how you get a drop shadow? I know where it is. I just can't flipping. How do I drop shadow? That's definitely not happening. What does the tattoo represent? It's an homage to my nonna, who died. Well, to all of my family and my grandparents. Anybody? Dust? No. Anybody? No. Dust. Drop shadow. Ah. Winning. I like the idea of it being across there. This is quite different to what I normally design, so forgive me for taking a little while over it. Also, in relation to the grey, it needs a black border. What do you mean it needs a black border? How do you live stream? Isn't it just machinima partners? Clearly not. Yeousch are good. Very good. So no, you don't. Where's the effects one? Where is it where I check what effect it has on it? So is this the first drop shadow? That's the second drop shadow. This is the first drop shadow. See, that is quite nice. But I don't know how. If you're with Yeousch and you can't stream, contact Deathly I Am. I might have to go in a bit because I'm of something I don't really want to talk about on air, but I'm sure people will appreciate that. Sometimes I have to do stuff that I don't want to talk about. Anywho, how many people have we got watching the stream? I'll tell you what, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, I'm not going to ask you to like if you're not enjoying it. If you're enjoying the stream, then be sure to like it because it will show up in your Twitter feeds and people will just come and check it out. And then if they stick around, then that'll be fantastic. Do you know what? I might try this in. No. Sorry, I'm listening to a song. Right, I'm still really not happy with that. That's not quite. I don't know how light you can go. I'd have to ask someone that knew. Do any of you guys know how light can you go? Like, could I have that? Could I have that done? Is my question. If I could, then fantastic, because that's kind of what I'm looking for. Take me by the tongue and I'll show you. Kiss me by the tongue and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I got them moves like Jagger. I got them moves like Jagger. Well, the place I went to before was really good. I'd probably go back there again. It was quite expensive, but well worth the money. Because I researched, I had it done in Reading. I researched the best places to have it done, and this place seemed to be the bee's balls for it. So I'll be right up wherever you are. No, see, I want that Inri in white. The population of people on YouTube, yeah, I completely agree. I think it's an issue with the entire world, to be honest. People just don't know how to express themselves succinctly and in a sophisticated manner. And I've been asked if I'm gay twice in this stream. I think purely because of the way I speak, because I've not kissed any guys on the stream, as far as I'm aware. I think the only thing that could be misconstrued as homosexual would be my voice, but I'm not. I think if you guys didn't hear me, if you guys couldn't see me, you wouldn't know that I was 20. I think I've quite a weird voice. I've quite a deep voice when I go to the football. I have a lad voice. Whoa, lads on tour. Hey, that kind of annoying knob from the pub type job. But I'm actually quite caring, and I'd like to think sophisticated guy. So that's that. I do have to go, unfortunately. You sound like 16. Haha. Yeah, I'm 20. I'm only 21 in November. You sound a bit like Sherbet Melon. Yeah, he's from kind of near where I live. I think it is the English accent. I think definitely people that aren't from England find it difficult to put an age on an English accent. And I mean, I could start talking with a really London voice. Would people be interested in that? I'll stop the sophisticated words and just behave like a yob. In fact, I could pretty much just flick on a football and start talking about that, and immediately John Terry's a bit of a what a racist man he is. And did anybody see the footy yesterday? You stick the word like in, you get a bit angry while you're talking, and you could just talk like this, and actually you sound completely different, and you don't know what you're saying, and before you know it, some mugs come around the corner and put a knife in your belly, and that's game over. And I don't really like speaking like that. I speak more like that when I'm away from home in Reading, because I'm mixed with a much more diverse group of people. So I speak more London. What a terrible use of words. Anyway, I've got to go. I'm really sorry. I'd love to have carried on for longer, but I've got pressing issues, and like I said, I've got things that I don't want to talk about, but I will discuss at a later date. This has been absolutely fantastic, guys. We've had, how many views have we had? A cumulative 61 hours, peaked at 74 views, and we've had 555 playbacks. That's insane. That's awesome. I've really liked answering your questions. I'm hopefully going to do this as often as I can. I'm not doing anything again tomorrow, so maybe I'll do some more tomorrow. And it's been absolutely fantastic. I really like doing this for you guys. So thanks for watching. I've been Rob Panics, and I'll see you guys really, really soon.